I say me and you, yo mama and yo cousin too. Watching Allen Iverson and Vince, 2001 ECMEs. Whoa, boy, got bars. Welcome. We back watching more hoops. We got Iverson versus Vince Carter, 2001 Eastern semifinals. Boy, these are two of my favorite players of all time in their prime. Well, I still got the bars. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe I should launch a rap career in this thing. Again, that's the story for another day. Aaron McKee, six man. I didn't even know he won six man this year. Good for him. Good for old Ern. Always liked Ern. Ern. All right, let's get it going. Two all-time coaches, too. Lenny Wilkins, right off rip. That's not how you want to start. Chris Childs, young Chris Childs. This is before he whooped Kobe. Okay, Kobe, that two-piece. What's going on, Jordan? What's going on? Pressing again. Dude, Charles Oakley. Forgot he was on Toronto. Yeah, I did. Oh, Vince versus George Lynch. Huh. Kind of threw that up. Eric Snow. Solid Eric Snow. Hope Eric Snow didn't start the game one versus the Lakers. Get that bullshit. Wave the finger to Kimbe. Huh. Nobody can hold on to the ball. Boy, nerves is getting the best of everybody. There we go. That man right there get it done. Yeah. Damn. Tyrone Hill. Boy, I tell you what. Settle down. Settle it down. Who's number 20? This 2 straight years Antonio Davis made it to the finals. This is Charles Oakley flopping. You know, Charles Oakley, the strongest man on earth. Look, what they say LeBron started the flopping, you know? They say these new age players do all the flopping. That's the strongest man in the history of the NBA falling over and they ain't gonna give a little wink because he know what he doing. You gotta watch the games, people. There go Vince. Yeah. Did Vince ever make a all-NBA defensive team? As athletic as he was, you'd think, you know, but I don't know. He always had to carry the offensive load for a lot of his teams. Yeah. Oh. Got slippage, another turnover. Oh, Vince, open court. Look out. Yeah. Ooh. You got to be the best. And as well as the best dunk contest participant of all time. Yeah, I said it. He is also the best endgame dunker of all time. What they call a carry there? You gotta let that go for the entertainment of the game. That's good basketball there. Should be and one. But that's all right. What do they got guarding Jordan? George Lynch, got Vince. Chris Childs, solid point guard in his career. Oh, that's buckets from Antonio Davis. That's his spot, little baseline jumpers. It's amazing how many people had careers of just hitting like corner threes and baseline jumpers. Always a spot for you on a roster. You get those shots. Always. He on the island, watch him. Step backs. Yeah. Can't guard him. Can't guard him one-on-one. Imposible. Imposible. Who's his number 20? Somebody help the MVP up. Golly. Alvin Williams? That's who it is? Can't believe Larry Brown went from went to the finals with two different teams in a short span. He went this year and then 3 years later with Detroit. I guess Detroit was already built. Who was the coach before Larry Brown took over? Oh, get into the bag, AI. We posting up Tyrone Hill on Charles Oakley. Look, they ain't falling for that. You got him once. They ain't falling for that flop again, Charles. Flopping ass. Flopping ass. Wow. They know you strong. They know he can't knock you over that easy. Whoa, look at Charles extending his range. Wear a headband now. Look at these kids getting to him. Got Charles Oakley wearing a headband. That's too easy. Just off a simple down screen. Oh, they got the press. Pull up then, Charles. Yaga. Boy, they got that NBA Live 95 cam right there. Still posting up Tyrone Hill. What kind of mess is this? Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see Tyrone Hill post-ups. Not one person. Nobody want to see it back then. Nobody want to see it now. Should I skip ahead? Tyrone Hill get the ball in the post. George Lynch. He was mostly a defensive stopper, wasn't he? Couldn't do much else. Oh, maybe I need to investigate him some more. Investigate his game, see what he was talking about. Alvin Williams, here we go. Pick and roll with Charles Oakley. Was T-Mac on the team this year? Was he a young buck? No, Chris Childs number one. That was T-Mac number, wasn't it? T-Mac wasn't there yet. Well, when did T-Mac come into the league? I could have sworn it was like 2000, 2001. Boy, they force feeding Tyrone Hill. Iverson hit 3 jumpers. They still feeding Tyrone Hill. Come on, man. That's Alvin. Yeah, that's Alvin. I remember you. Because I love me some Vince, and I knew his teammates here and there. Here and there. There we go. See? Do this every time. That's all right. There's better than some Tyrone Hill post-ups. Lee, you gotta be kidding me. I ain't signed up for this. When I watch this, what they call? More ticky tacks. That's one of them 80s calls. I'm with you, George. You don't need to be calling that. I'm with you. Vince in the post. Give it to him, Antonio. No, you damn well you ain't about to take the Kimbe from the perimeter. Get your ass out the way. Oh, yeah, Vince. You love to see it. Well, what the people really want is you to dunk on somebody's face. Love these jerseys in the early 2000s. Oh, the athleticism. Caught it with his back to the basket. Jerome Williams, Georgetown legend. Allen Iverson teammates. Oh, damn, Raptors won the first game? What we doing on Teleshirt? Can't hear what y'all saying anyway. I'll break it down better anyway. Aaron McKee rejects the pick and roll. Charles Oakley was just known for taking charges at this point in his career, huh? He's just known for it. Boom. Damn. That's a good stream by Vince, even though Matamo was trying to push him in the face to get him out the way, I guess. We go bag work, Yaga. Damn. Well, we had the courtside view in the final. Oh, no, this ain't the finals yet. Eric Snow, mid-range. Mid-range deadly. Who else did Toronto have? Huh? Besides Vince, the score. They relying on Antonio Davis. Well, Oak is down in the paint, huh? That ain't one. That Todd McCullough? Kevin Ollie? Yeah, they on the bench. Toronto had a bunch of vets. Oakley, Chris Shaw. Yeah, they did. Antonio Davis was the all-star. Yeah. I'm remembering him from, he played for Indiana the year before, right? He went to the finals with the Pacers, played the Lakers year before this? Or nah, am I tripping? I know they had Dale Davis. They had Antonio Davis too, right? What we doing here? Little pick and roll action, top of the, huh? Oh, nice slip. Nice rotation there, Tyrone. Skip it to Oak. Skip it to Oak. Got to skip it to Oak. There it is. That's buckets. Yaga, corner. Yeah, I remember Antonio Davis being solid down there. Baseline jumpers, jump hooks from the post, all around solid big. And Dale Davis, he was like a more raw version. Didn't really have the offensive game, but he played hard, rebounds, physical, bang. All that you want from an early 2000s big guy. Come help Oak. Ooh, Chris Childs, prototypical point guard. There he is. Yaga. Woo! And they teach that move to my son too. Feed the post, take a step to where the ball's coming from, just face up, shoot that thing. Got to hit him with the post bag. Iverson. Well, they loved that baseline jumper back then, huh? Lost art. Now the bigs want to shoot threes. Look, another one. Yaga. Woo! You love to see it. But they up 10 now? We got Iverson running the baseline. It's an old school plays I love. Get your star player running across screens and off double screens on the baseline. With Iverson, Rip Hamilton, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen. The hell we doing? Oh, he up there hanging the banner himself. You love to see it. What was that, Hinkie? That was his name? Old GM for the Sixers. Somebody help Alvin out. Yeah, he got. Yeah. Speedy Claxton was a rookie with 7-6 Blue in the preseason. Oh, yeah, I forgot about old Speedy. I want to know why George Lynch didn't play. Was he hurt in the finals this year? I don't remember him in that game one we watched, or game, what game was that we watched? 2? That was game 3. Yeah, game 3 against the Lakers we watched last week. I didn't see no George Lynch. I remember his awkward self. He always had an awkward game to me. Who we got here? Who was this number? Who was that Steph's daddy? Dale Curry, golly. Better stay on her. Oh, a little spin fade. Yeah, smooth. Smooth. Pat Croce. Oh, yeah, that's who's Hinky? That's a real dude, ain't it? Pat Croce, yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm always fact check if I'm unsure. I ain't gonna just write myself off as always being right. Kevin Ollie. When he coaching in he like the coach of UConn before this new guy came in. He's a college coach, ain't he? Kevin Ollie. He's coaching somewhere. Let's get him, Dale. Yeah, green lights. Look, he can't even. Oh, damn. Thought that was going in. No foul. Good no call. Even though that's my boy Iverson. Dale. Yaga. Damn. Charge. Let's charge. Yeah, you got to pull up there, AI. Yeah, Kevin Ollie won championship at UConn 2014. Yup. Some stuff sticks with me a little bit. That ain't Bull Iverson. You ran right into him. He was there for 2 business days. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Oh, and they teed him up. Look. Somebody should have taught Iverson the Euro. It was 2001. It was before Euro came over, wasn't it? Was it before Ginobili came? Antonio, swing it again. Oh, I'm pulling that thing. Golly. Well, yeah, the Sixers came out struggling first quarter, huh? Iverson and Jerome went on Raptors teammates of Georgetown. Oh, yeah. Georgetown was my team when Iverson was in college. Y'all had Jahidi White on that team. Who else they have? Othello Harrington, boy, what y'all know? Y'all don't test my Georgetown knowledge now. That was my team. They lost to Marcus Camby and Gennaro Pargo. Not Gennaro Pargo. Was it Pargo? Yeah, it was. When he was at UMass in the Elite Eight. Yep, I remember all that. And had Euro plus his bag was different. Well, he should have used it right there to doing that charge. I know. I remember Iverson having a crossover. No, I do speak Iverson facts. He didn't really have the Euro like what the Euro's called today yet. Yeah, Gennaro Pargo. I told you we was going back and forth on the basketball knowledge on a nice level the other day. Yeah, I got to that was my teams. That was my teams. Him and who was their 2 guard? They had another 2 guard. John Calipari coached that team. That was when Calipari was on the way up. He had UMass in the Elite Eight. You know he was gonna be special. Who was the other guard? They had Pargo and somebody else. Woo! Vince with the little off arm getaway there. Yo, 12. Toronto just tough, huh? What was their record this year? Was they second in the East? They played tough defense. It's crazy how Allen Iverson had no tattoos in college and had the short hair. Get to NBA. Tat it up, tat it up. Kevin Ollie. Ah, damn. You knew better than pass George Lynch like that. Boom shay. With big accent. Yeah, he was. Let's say they had Othello Harrington, they had Jahidi White, Jerome Williams. Who was their 2 guard? And then they had Iverson. Can't place it. Can't place it. Cannot place it. Roy Hibbert, yup. Georgetown used to be known for the Center University. Patrick Ewing, Roy Hibbert, Alonzo Mourning, John Thompson. I wanted to play for John Thompson back then. I was not good enough, though. I wanted to play for John Thompson or Nolan Richardson. Yeah, Alan Page. That's what it is. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm a Tumbo. Talking this Center University back in the day. You want a good, solid big man, you go to Georgetown. Say, John Thompson, what you got for me? Who you got for me down there? That's all it was. Oh, Aaron McKee. Big Man University. Oh, Alvin Williams. I ain't said that name probably since this series back in the day. 25 years. I ain't said it. It's crazy. This is almost 25 years ago. Oakley. Let's run. Let's run. Everybody get out of Iverson's way. Yeah. Threw the hole like a running back. He was a badass quarterback back in his high school days, too. I know Allen Iverson's whole story. That was my guy, bro. John Thompson was Bill Russell back up with the Celtics. He was? I didn't know that. That's some fun facts I like to know, though. What about UConn? UConn was almost like guard university, shooting guard university. Point guard university. You had, was it Kareem Reed? He had, Ray Allen, Rip Hamilton. Jim Calhoun, he was putting out them guards. Now the talent's everywhere. Everywhere. Iverson stayed in Philly too young. Yeah. Yeah, they could have did more, get him another star or something. You would think people want to go to Philadelphia. I don't know. Y'all. Get in there, Dale. Well, Dale didn't do nothing but shoot, huh? That's all you need to do, though. Make a team. Danielle Marshall, yeah. What happened to Iverson there? Somebody pushed him down. That's a foul. He can't be pushing an MVP like that. Spins, dish, Tyrone Hill, go up. Is that Jermaine O'Neal? Who is that? No, that ain't Jermaine O'Neal. They tried, got him Chris Webber, but yeah. After Sacramento, Chris Webber was. You watching the whole game. Hell yeah, I'm Jerome Davis. The live feed from back in the day. We don't watch highlights around here. I make the highlights from the game I watch. That's what I like to do. I don't trust other people's highlights. They be cutting out key stuff. Just like Barkley, yeah. Bron is goated. Yes, that is true. That was Keon Clark. Who was Keon Clark? I missed it. Oh, I got you, the player. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Number 7, got you. 76ers had Jerry Stackhouse win. Iverson got the, oh, yeah. Remember Jerry Stackhouse from UNC? He was a bona fide bucket also. You can't have that. They was basically both two guards. You can't have two guards that are score first, really, honestly. That's probably why they. Big, long Keon Clark. Yeah. Did they have Marcus Camby here, too? Or no, this is before Camby. Tyrone Hill. Boy, Tyrone Hill ain't scored yet. Get him out of there. Hey, I'm my favorite player too, Jerome. I watched the other day, we watched the Lakers versus Sixers game 3. And I went on to say how Allen Iverson taught me how to dribble. I was in the driveway doing all his moves for every time, ever since he was in Georgetown. Had that crossover down pat. Wasn't a carry no matter what who say. Ball was spinning. Huh. Dikembe, wag the finger on him. Wag him. But look at the ref, wanting to tee him up. Wanting to tee him up. Said, oh, that's bullshit, coach. Hey, if Dikembe get mad like that, you got to change the call. I don't care what you say. Dikembe, one of the nicest dudes in the history of dudes. Let me see this. That's a block, yeah. And then you give me that. I don't know what Dikembe mad for. He kind of, that is a tie. Oh, yeah, he didn't tie him up too long. Iverson had 2 20-point per game scores, but ego was too big at the time. Yeah. Iverson was the alpha dog, the littlest alpha dog, other than Isaiah Thomas. Reverse. Hey, Tyrone. Oh, that was Jermaine Jones. Iverson had shooters in Denver broke him earlier. Yeah, he did. Yeah, we need to go watch. I need to go watch some Nuggets. Allen Iverson. I thought the Nuggets thought that's all they needed. They had Prime Melo. They had Iverson, Kenyon. Ooh, that was a good team to watch. Fun team to watch. And they had the powder blue jerseys, bro. They don't make those no more. The 90s rap attire jerseys. Is Vince out? No, Vince out there. Philly came back. It was down 12. You just got a new subscriber. Appreciate you, Jerome. Appreciate you. Yeah. Antonio Davis. I actually just started doing this. This is the 3rd week? Yeah. No, I started doing it last week. How many videos? I don't know. It don't matter, really. Past don't matter. We just out here having fun, watching hoops, talking hoops, reminiscing. One day, the games we watching now with Anthony Edwards and Luka and Giannis and LeBron, that'll be the old school hoops. We'll be watching them too. I'll be here 97 years old talking about back in my day, Luka cried about every call, but he was good. You know what I'm talking about? The NBA didn't like Iverson bad. Hell no, they did. He was changing the culture. Everybody wanted to be like Iverson. The kids growing up, all the rookies, they didn't like it. They didn't have the all tatted up, cornrow, sleeves. They had that. It was new. He was breaking the mold. I love Iverson when people try to capitalize his career sometimes outside crossover and scoring. I mean, I guess it depends on what people you ask and what they're saying, honestly. Whoa! There we go. He always had another score beside him, Victor Page. Yeah, Victor Page. That's what I was thinking about. Victor Page. He was number, 44 at Georgetown? Victor Page. He was a freshman when Iverson was a sophomore, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. Curry, shoot the ball. Damn. That's what you're over there for. Antonio Davis shoot that thing. Look. Balling. Mid-range. Boards. Banging. That's all you need to be a big man in the early 2000s. Mid-range. Boards. Banging. Does it me or does this area ball make it look like there's more space on the court? Yeah, because everybody below the three-point line pretty much. There's almost 4 corners nowadays. That's why people say they don't play defense. You know how hard it is to play defense when you're that spaced out? As skilled as players are these days? Watch where everybody run right here. Look, everybody inside the three-point line. Only 2 players outside of it. It's a wonder Iverson scored that much. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? People really don't understand how I scored that ball. Yes, it was effortless. He was always the quickest man on the court and also the smallest. And he was finishing inside. Ooh, what a pass. And he was finishing inside with the best of the best. Probably one of the best inside finishers of all time. He'll dunk on you too. You ain't looking. He'll dunk on you. Especially in college. He had a whole bunch of dunking on people in college and his rookie year. Huh. Chris Childs, you ain't got no answer for him. You need help. You need help. Victor Page was not. Yeah, I remember Victor Page being not. I wonder why he didn't stick in the NBA. Maybe he was. I don't know. Let me go back and look at it, do some research on what happened to my Georgetown boys. You couldn't tell me nothing when I was 13. I thought all them boys were going to the NBA was going to be stars. All of them. Yet it was only Jerome Williams and Allen Iverson. They don't Othello Harrington. Yeah, he played a couple years, didn't he? I hear young Iverson when he's in the league now in his prime. You taking him, Giannis, or women to start your franchise. I would have, just as a pure unbiased basketball team building exercise, I got to take Wemby, then Giannis, then Iverson. Just because when you watch Wemby, people are just so aware of where he is that they won't even shoot within a 5-inch perimeter of the lane. They're always looking over their shoulder. Then on offense, you can just throw it up to the rim and it's an easy 2 points guaranteed. Like, gotta take Wemby. Gots to. Johnson's already proven rest is not. Yeah. Talking about starting a franchise, though. You can't look at what he is now. I'm talking about, like, at their draft prospects, what they were coming in. That's what I'm doing. What they did to their teams their first years, you know? Let's go Raptors. Yeah, I was a Raptors fan back then. Vince Carter. I was watching him. And y'all remember when Darvin Ham broke the backboard? Yeah, that was against UNC, wasn't it? Vince Carter was playing. I believe it was. When Darvin Ham was at Texas Tech. Wemby hands down there. Yeah, you got to take Wemby. Unc, you do this every day. Us young folks need a history lesson. Fools don't know the game now. I wish I could, but I got a job and 3 kids. One's in high school, one's in 4th grade, and one's a toddler. So I ain't got time. I wish I could do it every day. I'll get there one day. But right now, I'm very invested in my kids' sports and all that stuff, so I ain't got the time to do it every day. But I'll give y'all a game or two on my days I'm off, which happens to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. While the kids is in school. And then we'll make, oh, here we go. Yeah, I was wondering when we was going to get some more highlights, a highlight dunk. That was a good pass. Just dunk. Appreciate you. Junior 15 pump man. What did it say? Junior 15, a.k.a. pump man. Okay, pump man. Oh, they're killing him over there. Is that Eric Montross? Golly, I ain't said that name. And I don't know how long either. Eric Montross. He was that dude at UNC too, wasn't he? UNC, am I right? Ooh. Oh, he got kneed in the stuff. He got hit all in the stuff. I love Vince Carter shoes, the socks. Oh, yeah. I like the Raptors jerseys, though, and them Sixers jerseys. Just a golden age, like from 96 to 2010 was like the golden age of shoes and jerseys, in my opinion. This was a nice series. Can't believe AI was able to win this and get to, yeah, and it went 7 too. I forgot about that. Oh, come on. Don't be calling the ticky-tack stuff now, ref. We got a good rhythm going. We got a good rhythm, and here you go calling stuff. Ernie and Charles, Mike Dunleavy. I didn't know Mike Dunleavy was at the... Oh, that was Daddy Dunleavy, too. Mike Dunleavy, he's still in college. Yeah. Oh, damn, Vince. T-Mac, too. Oh, yeah, them T-Macs. I was asking this earlier. When did T-Mac come to the Raptors? Is he, like, on the bench right now? Like 17 years old, 18 years old, or was he hurt? Or was he like 2002 home after this? Imagine if him and Vince just played like 10 years together. Boy, I tell you what. They might have been like Jordan and Pippen light, you know? Dollar General, Jordan and Pippen, right there. They both averaging like 25. That's a scary thought. They stay together. Vince don't go to New Jersey. Yeah. Scary though. T-Mac was already, he was already gone at this point. Was he in Orlando right now? That's one thing I'd be forgetting back in the day is when people, what year people left and all that stuff. Yeah. Boy, Iverson mid-range was on another level too. T. Hill, you talking about Tyrone Hill? Oh my God, we got one, the only Tyrone Hill fan I done seen. Ain't nothing wrong with liking who you like though. I like some obscure players too, like Dave Corzine of the '80s Bulls. You know, it's irrational why I like him, but I like him. Maybe because his name and he looks like he could do my taxes if I need him to. That's a goaltend. Rest in peace, Eric Montross. Yeah, I didn't know he passed, but also rest in peace. This is prime Vince, but if you ask me, Vince had a ceiling to his game, never could get over that. Yeah. Yeah, this year through the New Jersey years, well, yeah, like he should have got at least one title. He could have snuck one title in there, but nope. He was running into Tim Duncan, and then he was running into Shaq and them. Talk to Hill, ask Oakley about Hill. Yeah, they was cut from the same cloth. That toughness. Oh, watch the free throws. Come on now. Come on now. Well, watch free throws. 47-47. Handoff, huh? Oh, Chris Childs, you in trouble. Jab his ass to death. Ha, 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 huh. Pull-ups. Yeah. Ooh, vintage at the buzzer. God, he was so awesome. So awesome. Eric Snow played in 3 NBA finals, lost all 3 other. Yep. Sonics, Sixers. Who am I missing? Sonics, Sixers. Who else? Who else Eric Snow lose to? Unstoppable. He had the mid-range. He was cat quick, and he was athletic. He can get to the rim and finish over you. All at 6 foot, 165 pounds. He's a 1-on-1. He's like Isaiah Thomas, but with hops. You know? Just could never get over the hump and get that championship, unfortunately. White Iverson. When I started balling, he was on 96. Yes, 76. Oh, Cavs. Oh, forgot about that. Yep. Cavs. That was toward the end of his career. Oh, here's a pass, assist. Give Iverson his assist for that one. Give it to him. Give it to him. Vince didn't put in the work like Kobe did. It was neck and neck between them and one. Yeah, that is true. Kobe always said that. And then the interviews he had after he retired, how all them workouts he got in just put him at another level than other players that were just working. I thought you were about to dunk on somebody. Than other players that just worked out like twice. Like Kobe had 3 workouts in before you got your first one in. That's how he rose to the top. It's a shame he only got 1 MVP though. Feel like he deserved more. But it's the era he played in. Especially when LeBron got in there and he got Tim Duncan in there and golly. Swing it. You got Alvin. That's a good pass. Don't go him. Look, him scared of Dikembe. Made it though. It's Antonio Davis. Put some spec on his name. That's been playing for a long time. Yeah, he did. He played 21 years. 20 years. Yeah. Yeah, he played it. He had the record before LeBron broke it, right? Of longest, most seasons, or he was tied with somebody. Woo! Chris Childs putting dents on the backboard. We're gonna get into some finals games too. I don't know if we're gonna watch whole series, but we'll watch pivotal games because they got all the finals out there too. All the finals like since 2000, no, since the 90s, since 1990, they got all the finals on there. I'm gonna go back and watch that stuff. Ooh, get he in his bag, can't stop him. Yeah, golly, bro, they gotta start sending the double at him. They should have, but then he just dribbled around it because he's so fast. Imagine if Kobe had a 20 good years. I mean, he take away the Achilles. I mean, he was on pace. He was on pace. Oh, look at him. Oh, damn, he missed. This was a very good 7. Yeah, it was. Yeah, back and forth, 2 stars. And the thing about it, when the Sixers went to the next round to play the Milwaukee Bucks, that went 7-2. So I see why the Sixers they probably ran out of gas by the time they got to the finals. They played back-to-back 7-game series. But the Lakers, they were just kind of cruising, weren't they? Oh, yeah, because they thought the Lakers were going to go undefeated, right? The Lakers, swept the first 3 rounds. And then when they got to the finals, they lost the first game, right? That's how it went, if I remember correctly. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, of course. But the Lakers are trying to go undefeated through the whole playoffs. Meanwhile, the Sixers over here fighting for their life every series. Golly. Back-to-back 7 games. Forgot about that. No wonder they got gentlemen swept. They was tired, boss. Especially Iverson. You know, he's playing 43 minutes a game. The thing, Eric Snow. Yep, they swept the whole West Coast. Yep, that's what I thought. No, this is semifinal, Shaq. They played the Bucks and the or am I tripping? No, this is semifinals. They played the Milwaukee Bucks. They have Glenn Robinson, Ray Allen. Oh, man, I need to go watch one of them games, you know? Hey, I was one of the best pound-for-pound players. Oh, yeah. 6 foot, 165 pounds of pure heart and scoring. Man, he 12 of 19 with 28 points. Golly. Yeah, he might need to go. He might do that. Next time. Oh. I thought Vince was hurt for a second. Watch a couple of them, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of them Bucks versus Sixers. Because the young Bucks probably just think that Ray Allen was just a spot-up shooter like he was in Miami or late years of Boston. But shit, they don't know about Jesus Shuttlesworth. You know what I'm talking about? They don't know about the Sonics Ray Allen, Milwaukee Ray Allen, you know? He'll cross your shoot a jumper or dunk on you, know? Yeah, we're going to do that next time. We're going to watch us some Milwaukee Bucks games so we can catch some Ray Allen. Prime Ray Allen. What we looking at Dikembe for? Oh, okay. He got fouled. Oh, Oakley done took the headband off. He done went back to Chicago, Oakley. Yep. Bucks Ray Allen, yep. They went 7-2. Ray Allen was a monster. That's why it was a big deal when he came to Boston, because he was such a monster. Yeah. Toronto can't make nothing now. Is Vince out the game or he back in there? Eric Snow. Terrible miss. Oakley. Throw that thing. Ah. Oh. They don't remember Ray in the dunk contest. I mean, Ray had some bounce. Antonio Davis, just solid. Dare I say Antonio Davis could play in today's game, too. He had that smooth mid-range jumper. Dikembe, man, he didn't get the ball on the perimeter. Boy, Dikembe, you don't get your ass on that block. Oh, get him up off the earth. Yaga. Kick it out, Dikembe. Yeah. But you know, Dikembe playing hard, his shirt come out. I think that was the material back then, you know? It was all slick and stuff, so that his shirt made the shirts come out easy. Like Iverson untucked, Dikembe untucked. Hit that George Lynch. Weird looking. Ray Allen wasn't impressive in the dunk contest. Yeah, I don't really remember his performance. I just knew he had in-game hops. I don't remember his like dunk bag. So if they were on the same team with each other, man, the league would even. If who was on the same team? Remind me. Ray Allen, Allen Iverson, T-Mac, Vince Carter. Hey, Vince Carter. Oh, yeah. I think that would have been a good fit. Swing it back to AI. I guess AI got to rest on offense a little bit sometimes. He played like 45 minutes this game. Come on, Dikembe got to catch it. There you go. Huh. Damn. Antonio, let Vince get his rebounds. Oh, how we get Iverson on Oakley? Bet he played D. Look, he got him D'd up. Look at him. Foul him. Oakley didn't go up on why. You got Iverson right there. Go up. Okay, never mind. Worked out. You imagine they had 6'6" O'Kyle. Yeah. But you got to think, what if the reason they play the way they play is because they're so short, you know? If they were 6'6" or something, would they still have the same dribble mentality and finishing mentality, you know? That makes a difference. How small they are affects how they were taught the game and how they viewed the game and how they prepared themselves to play, you know? But I get what you're saying. If they had the same skills but were 6 inches taller, both of them, ooh, that's nightmarish. That's nightmare talk right there. I see what you're saying, though. It's fun to imagine things like that. That wouldn't be fair, honestly. Because you got to think, as Iverson being as small as he is, and you see all them like highlights of him dunking, he could jump like Vince Carter pretty much. He was just 6, 7 inches shorter. You know? Iverson had like a 40-inch vertical, 41, 42, somewhere up there. So if he was 6'6", 6'7", he'd be dunking like Vince Carter. He would. He was that athletic. True guys, 6'6" now having no heart. That's just some of them. Okay, that's not all of them. I mean, Ant around there, he got a lot of heart. So he's like one of the most hardy and toughest dudes in there right now. It's just some of them. Yeah, it was must-see TV. Hell yeah, he was. From the moment he was drafted, in Georgetown, even. 6th man of the year, Aaron McKee. Boy, look at this promo. They got 2 little ass screens. You know what? We did the best with what we had back in 2001. You want to ride at, that's what you do. You go right at the shot blocker's chest. That's what you do. That's what you teach to the youth. Give a head fake, bump them in the chest with the shoulder, and then go up. As a former shot blocker myself, I used to hate when people do that, so it works. Used to hate to play against them low to the ground post dudes that all they did was bump you and then go up. AI and the rest were dropping 50 points a game after, yeah, they were. I like took turns. Like I think this game average had 50. Vince had like 28, and then they went back to Toronto. Vince had 54 and something like that. Yep. That's why it was so good. That's why I went 7. The Stars wouldn't let them lose. Wouldn't let them. Probably just the games like that just came down, or series like that just came down to which role players had big games, pretty much, because the Stars gonna star, you know. Oh, the bag. Pull up. Yaga. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Boy, he was a monster. He already had the outside shot at this point, too. Now, this is like year 4, Vince. He came in, what, 97? He was a year after Iverson, or 98, one of them. Or did he come in with Tim Duncan? I know Tim Duncan was after Iverson, the year after. Was Vince Carter in that draft, too? That was a hell of a draft, too. But yeah, this is a young Vince. This is like year 4 Vince. Oh, that's a foul. No? Oh, yeah, you didn't have to give him a chance to land. That's Jerome Williams. Huh, hot socks and everything, headband. Playing hard. Antonio Yaga. I love a good energy guy, and that's what Jerome Williams was. You instantly know the tempo of the game change. Oh, can't stop him. When T-Mac show up. Somebody said he was already gone at this point. I thought he was still here too, but I guess he was in, what, Orlando by this time? First year in Orlando at this time? What do they call it there? Illegal defense? Give it to him. Damn, Antonio, what you doing? Damn. You gotta give it to Vince there. Off the down screen. No pick and roll needed, just straight ISO. You on the island, buddy. Good luck. Ooh, that was pure, Jermaine. Jermaine. Listen to the hell out of that J. Cole. Just got tickets to the tour and everything. We out here. I live stream the tour? Get some meta glasses? No. Can't be doing that. Boy, if this was like the 80s, y'all remember all them free throws we was watching? Well, I'll tell you what. They say the 80s was tough. All I saw was a free throw contest. Go back and watch them live. You can count them free throws. They was every time down the court. Huh. Golly, he couldn't miss. When Iverson was on like this, you knew you was losing. You knew you was losing. It was hard to double him too because he was so quick, and then it wasn't nothing to him to dribble all the way across the other floor and still shoot, you know. And if he can't miss, then what you doing that then? You know, you can't run a double at him because he's gonna run right at the person that's coming. He can't break down in the stance. It's too quick. One of the quickest players of all time. So I see why he can't do. You just gotta hope he missed, and he was not missing this game. Look, are you gonna double? Hell yeah. You gotta catch him. Look, he just dribble around you, bro. Shoot it anyway. Lucky he missed. I didn't even know that was happening. Didn't I just talk y'all through that? You know what I'm talking about? T-Mac played well his first year in Orlando this year. Yeah, he did. When was T-Mac's first injury year? That kind of set him back. Did he get hurt in Orlando or Houston? Look, Vince, equally unstoppable when he hit. But you see how unguardable Iverson is? You double him, he's just going to dribble around everybody. Oh, that was good. Okay, Alvin. You don't need no help that time. Dale Curry. Yeah. Yep. Oh, Dale. Is that at the buzzer, too? Wow. Steph Daddy. And Seth. Don't forget Seth now. Put some respect on Seth's name, too. Put some respect on it. Yeah, it was away. Boy, that is bright. All white back screen, or backsplash. I need to teach my son to dribble that low. My son's sophomore high school, and I'm trying to teach him to dribble low. He's already 6'3". He dribble high as hell. You haven't watched some of these games with me. Break it down for him. Watch some of these greats. Look, Vince trying to keep him in it. Was Vince an underrated superstar all time? I mean, these years, these Toronto years, he was. This is the farthest he got too. Semis, right? Or did he ever make it to the conference finals? Reverse pivot. That's a foul. I saw that all the way 20 years later on the TV. Foul. 25 years later. I'm from Philly. What up, Barry? So he was in heaven at this time. But Iverson. Actually, it didn't matter where you're from. You like you some Iverson. I'm from Toronto. We got Philly versus Toronto again. Huh. What if Vince would have stayed and then they would have had Vince and Bosh, you know? Boy, I tell you what. How old was Vince when Bosh came in? That would have been 2003. Oh, Vince was already in New Jersey. I guess that's why they got a chance to get Bosh, because they had a high draft pick. I'm from Venice. Alessandro! T-Mac started getting injured in Orlando. I got you. Like across the pond, Venice? You may be one of my soccer fans. You know, that's my favorite sport. The vertical. Oh, that was Jerome. Yeah, Jerome. That's blocked too. Damn, like all the foul. That's all right, Jerome. They don't need you to score. Just energy and rebounds and deflected passes. So hedge, get back, drop them off. That wasn't a foul. T-Mac in Houston was noise, yeah? T-Mac always was nice. Them injuries got him though. Golly, hate injuries. Bosh and Vince played together. Vince got traded in Bosh's second year. I got you. So I'm all right about where people play, but when and all that, it'd be fuzzy sometimes because that is 25 years ago, 20 years ago. But yeah, imagine they would have stayed and Bosh kept developing and he got to that 20, 25, 23 a game, whatever he was scoring while Vince was there. They might have got over the hump. T-Mac in Houston was nice, but wasn't Magic T-Mac. Yeah. I need to go watch some, damn, Jerome, I need to get you out of there. You playing hard, but we got some turnovers all over the place. Need to go watch some Pistons Grant Hill, you know? Everybody just knew he was going to be the next one. And he was playing like it too. But damn injury bug. Penny was my guy too. Nice spin. Good finish. Golly, it's so good. So good. Who was that guard in Erickson? Oh, it's still Dale Curry. He's still at it. Matt Geiger. Todd McCullough. Put him in. They ain't getting no play, huh? And Dikembe playing all the minutes. Golly. Who else they have in there? Oh, yeah, Tyrone Hill and Jermaine Jones. All right, what are we running? Double screen for AI over there? Not really. He just running off. Two dudes walking. There's a double. Look, he about to dribble up. Oh, he kicked it. Did they call a foul there? Ooh. They kind of bailed him out there. They kind of bailed him out. Dirk! Damn. Mavs in the playoffs in 2001? I forgot about that. Oh, Dirk. I gotta go watch. I'm kind of holding off until we get more games under our belt to watch my Mavs. We have Muhammad, that Nazi Muhammad. Get that bullshit out of here. Double. Gotta hit it. What you looking to pass for? That's your shot, Antonio Davis. You knocking that down. You like Steph with the mid-range. You know what I'm talking about? Steph over there, baby like a mother. Yeah, baby in the stands watching daddy. And you over there knocking mid-range down. Oh, no help. Golly, bro. That's had the best NBA championship runs. Crazy how they won. Oh, yeah. Those are my Mavs. I was born and raised in Dallas. I was all over every one of them games. Beat Brandon Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge. Beat Kobe and Powell, the defending champions. Swept them. Beat the Thunder. KD, Harden, Westbrook, Ibaka. And beat the Heat in 6. We're gonna go back and watch every last one of them games in that 11 finals. And we're gonna revisit every single LeBron play and see what he could have did different, you know? He just locked Carter shit up, y'all. Tell you the two tough-nosed defenses right here. Even though they got stars that can't be stopped, you know? We're going to revisit that 2011 finals. And chill, we might revisit a couple of them games in that Lakers series and that Thunder series. That was just a magical run. I was on cloud 9 that whole summer. Something magical was in the air. I ain't gonna lie, I thought we was done for when we got to the finals and we were playing the Heat, though. Thought we was done for. Boy, look at this defense. There ain't no room for anybody. Good closeout. Oh, you gotta finish it off. Huh. Gotta hit it. Alvin, Yaga. Boy, it's back and forth. One possession game, all game. I'm from Chicago. I know exactly where I was sitting that moment up double digits when we drove and playing the foot. Wide time. Yeah. Yaga. Well, we back and forth. Oh, here we go, Aaron McKee. Boy, he got some speed on him. Give me that. You love to see it. Now we over here. Dunk on him. Oh. Give me that. Back-to-back blocks. Kick it out. Alvin got this. And Alvin Williams, we trust. 11 finals were the best finals I've ever watched, hand down. They had some good ones. I mean, last year's was damn good, too, until Hallie got hurt. I swear if he didn't get hurt, Indiana was winning that the way he was playing. He wasn't going to let them lose. I stand on that. Stand on it. The way Halliburton was playing, he wasn't about to let them lose that one. He had that look in his eye. Boy, if that ain't the early 2000s in a nutshell, we had the Iverson jersey with the backwards hat, the chain. Damn. Alvin had the quickness, huh? We throwing that ball for? You got to go at Dale Curry there, Eric Snow. We got Vince on AI. You love to see it. Well, that thing just slipped out of his hands. Ain't nobody hit that. Challenge it. Yeah, it's before challenges. They don't believe y'all. They lying. Good screen, huh? Run the offense. Run the offense. Get Iverson on the baseline. Let him choose which way he going. Nice and old school. Turn and post. Come and boy, this is the dribble till you find a shot. Yep. That's why you can't guard him. You can't double him. He's so small and quick. He gonna outrun the coverage. I'd run that play if I was coaching a youth team. I'd run that play at all times. Give him a shooter on the baseline. Let him choose which way he want to come. Give it to him when he comes up. The guy turns the post. Post ain't there. Pick and roll. Pick and pop. Just create. It's the easiest, most effective offense in the history of basketball. That's good D. Good D. Challenges have slowed the game down by 30 minutes to get more advertising in between. I mean, they only got 2. But at the same time, I don't believe in having using your challenges until like the last 5 minutes of the 4. Like, why you using the challenge in the first half for? That shouldn't even be a thing. The coach should be suspended if they do that. What's that one possession gonna gain you in the first half? Whole lot of nothing. Bow! Golly. Right to a brick wall. Iverson giving up his body in there. His little self. Boy, Hubie Brown was every bit of 98 back then. How old is he now? He's still living, right? 47. 36 shots. Golly, that's a lot of shots. They needed it, though. They needed it. Oak dog. Yeah. 2 each, that's 4. Yeah. He died, I think. Yeah. I figured as much. I'm saying he looked old as hell back then. And then I know he was still commenting games like 5 years ago, wasn't he? Or am I just losing track of time? That's a charge. No call. Let the bodies hit the floor. No. What they call? Somebody help Dikembe up. Nobody. Worthless ass teammates. Y'all ain't shit. NBA is a business who lost a lot of viewers, but they're going more global. I don't think they lost viewers. They're just not being tracked traditionally like they used to on TV. With the ratings and stuff. I mean, you got people that tune in to League Pass, and then they got every other streaming site. I mean, they getting all this money to pay the players more from somewhere. That don't come from people not watching anymore, you know? That don't come from people not watching. So I don't think viewership has dropped at all. Somebody give him some help. He need some milk. Give it back to him. Aaron McKee. Huh. Gotta get a rebound. He's not dead. He was still living. Oh, okay. Good for him. He's still working? China. Hey, there's still viewership. They love the NBA over there. Another offensive. Ooh, he almost had it. Like everybody tired. Everybody playing heavy minutes. Come on, Vince. It's all you. Does it go to overtime or no? No. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you got to make that. You got to make that one. The layup action. His wife died in 2024. Damn. Hate that for him. Last minute and a half. Get the ball to your dude. And get out the way. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, my goodness. And one, two. And one. Is that mama right there? Yeah, it is. Why is she on the baseline? You get her behind the bench. That's all right, though. Probably where she wanted to sit. What did mama say? Mama go. Huh. Alvin, you locked him up one time, but not again. And ones. And ones. Aaron McKee is Temple University's coach. Nice. Good for him. He seemed like the kind of player that turned to a coach. Nice and smart, hard working, former sixth man of the year, energy guy, you know. I love to see it. Whoa, whoa, tough jumpers. Then they put that score up there instantly. I was still waiting for the score to change. This game where they both go over 50. No, I think Vince only had like 28 or something. Huh, golly. Yeah, Iverson wasn't letting down. Yeah, they instantly be putting them scores up there. They wasn't letting them, Iverson wasn't letting them you lose this game. He wasn't letting them. Why didn't they foul him? Vince looking around like, they should have been fouling. What they doing? Come on, Lenny. Make the call, Lenny. Somebody got to make the call. It's the playoffs. Y'all don't just be giving up games in the playoffs. You don't just be giving up games. That's my guy, Iverson. Iverson. That boy, Allen Iverson, that's my boy right there. All right, y'all. This is wrapping up. Thanks, y'all, for chilling with me. We got clips coming. I got a whole bunch of clips to do from all these games. 53 points. Sixers playoff record. You love to see it. Sixers had a lot of good players over the years, too. Allen Iverson was one of the best of them. We got clips coming. Y'all be commenting and tell me what games y'all want to see, what players y'all want to watch, and we'll watch them here together. Appreciate the new subscribers. Tell a friend that's what we do over here. And I will holler at y'all next time. Peace.